Hi there, welcome to my latest lung cancer vlog, episode 5, post-op 42 days, 6 weeks, a bit of a landmark time, and I'm not kidding you, last few days I've been on a cat on a hot tin roof because I'm expecting results in the pathology. Yes, I got those results, and yes, I had some really good news, and that is there was no residual cancer in the lobe and the bits that they took away. So, big relief. The actual doctor I saw, he wasn't the actual surgeon, it's one of his team, and he said, I can start cycling again. Obviously, I won't be doing that just yet. I might go out next week and do like a mile or something just to get used to bumping on a saddle. I'm now being referred back to my local hospital, which is good, because Basildon's a little bit of a hike for me. And I'll be followed up actually again next week by the actual respiratory department. I will get monitored, which is good. Procedural scans, I guess, every 6 months or whatever, yet to find out. So that's good that they're keeping an eye on it, and if it does crop up again, they can get stuck in quickly. And while I was in the waiting room at the hospital, got talking to some patients, basically on the same journey as me. They've come back to be reviewed by the surgeon. They've all had bits of lung taken away, and I think we sort of formed a bit of a bond. In the half an hour or so we were there amongst each other, you know, now and then we get sent off for an X-ray or an ECG, and you come back, oh, it's you again, blah blah blah. Basically, there were two sets of people. On the right, there was this poor lady. I guess she was about 50, and she got diagnosed with lung cancer back at Christmas, which is when I got sort of diagnosed, or the alert got sent out that I might have cancer. But she had cancer. It was obvious, and she was about to celebrate Christmas and everything. I guess she looked that type that's got children and grandchildren, so she had to make an instant decision to go and have surgery. And I could see in her eyes and in her face that she's been through the ringer since December. Of course, she's been on this wonderful, which seems to be working well at the moment. They call it a 14-day lung cancer alert or something. So you get dealt with very quickly. And since Christmas, bearing in mind I only had my op 6 weeks ago, she's had like 2 ops, and I say her cancer was fairly complicated, a lot more advanced than mine. Really felt sorry for her, and I think she had had chemo as well, and she had to rely on a wheelchair because she couldn't breathe. And I'm sort of thinking about because we're all there sharing each other's scars. You know, this is mine, blah blah blah. Because there was another set of people on the right. There's this old fella, 81, who his problem was that last August he had his op. Yeah, last August I had mine in just March, just gone. And his wound hadn't healed in all that time. So he got sent home and had something called hospital at home. But basically nurses come in every day and dress his wound because it won't stop bleeding. And they're still trying to find out why that is, some sort of infection. And it was interesting really, because when I got discharged, on the discharge sort of notes at the bottom, there's a little addendum. It says, oh, our wound clinic is open 4 days a week between these times. And I thought, interesting. It all makes sense now, because I think I was lucky. I didn't have any problem with my wound healing. It's just a little 3-inch scar. Yeah, keyhole. That's a massive keyhole, isn't it? But it's settled down nicely. I've got no problems with it at all. But it seems like people do have problems with infections and have to have them dealt with. And this particular fella, case in point. And incidentally, he also had prostate cancer, as I do. We're like health twins, we were. And we was having a good old chat. It was a very nice chat. And considering what he's been through, he was so stoical about it. He had his daughter with him, and she was talking about her breast cancer experiences. So in a funny sort of way, in that 20 minutes, willingly talking about our cancer journeys. And as I say, I kept a bit quiet because I thought I'm so bloody lucky to be in this situation. And so when I did get my results, I had to sort of temper my excitement, because I felt rotten because of these people suffering so much more than me. And but I could tell in their eyes, when I told them this, they were happy for me. They were happy for me. And just a very humbling experience. When people face adversity like that, we stick together, support each other, and I found that sort of very endearing experience. So I just thought I'd share that little thing. Right, so what now then? So really, if it were a book, you could say the book's finished. But there's one little thing that I'm intrigued to find out over the fullness of time whether how much of my fitness I will lose. It's evident I'm going to lose some, but how much? I've always been pessimistic about it. But having said that, my walks are going better than I thought. And so maybe I'll get to a better stage than I ever dreamt of. I don't know. I know one thing as regards me recovery. When I was walking from Basildon bus station to Basildon Hospital, I didn't know, but it was up a bloody hill. And I was a bit cocky the day before. I'd done 5 miles. I found it really easy, but I was along a level. But this route up to the hospital was uphill, yeah, and it was bloody hard. And it was a real wake-up call that, I've got quite a long way to go to be, making headway. But I'm not. I say after meeting those people, I'm just so lucky. I'm not in a rush to get fit again. It'll happen in the fullness of time. Cycling is something I enjoy, and I will get back to it. I'm pretty sure I will. Yeah, so I'll do a couple more vlogs for those who are intrigued, as I am, to see how I develop maybe over the next couple of months. Because apparently, what I've heard from various sources, medically, professionally sources, that it can take you up to 6 months to get back to nearly where you was, yeah. And I'm only on 6 weeks, so I'm not doing bad. So thanks very much for following me. Any questions about my cancer journey, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll share them with you willingly. Yeah, so stay healthy everyone, and take care now. Cheers, bye.